Hey guys, what is going on? Hope everybody had a good Friday in the NBA. There were 14 games, so um, a lot of action last night. You saw the Blazers knock off the Warriors. That was pretty crazy. Hope you guys had Lillard in your lineup. He just went off, so 70, I think 70. So huge night from him. Overall, we didn't have the best of nights. Some people just didn't play correctly. Some people that we thought were supposed to be in the starting lineup decided they weren't going to be in the starting lineup. So had to bite the what's the word for it?
Like the bullet? Is that what it is? I don't know.
Bite the bullet. There we go. Yes, that is it. But anyway, Anthony still did a lineup. He didn't share it with anyone, so
I wasn't really feeling
he's a little
super
selfish.
confident on that one. But obviously, we still have it in us. Even on an off night,
Yeah.
we still do have the fire lineups, but we're gonna have to do better to make sure that we just put everything out there that we feel is gonna do well.
Yeah, and this was a little last second because we heard some people like certain players. So
Yeah, definitely. Luol Deng was one of my late additions.
yeah, we weren't too high on him, so we decided he decided to pick him up. Rudy Gay, he did all right, but yeah, I think he made this last second. So I mean, we're still doing good. We did not give this out to anybody, so we do apologize. I didn't even get it, so I didn't make any money off it either. So, yeah, we were high on Nicholas Batum last night. He don't know what happened. 22 points. They didn't really use him much. So, and then Amare, McRoberts took his minutes, which is crazy. So, overall, not too good of a night. Hopefully, we can get back at it. So, I think we got 4 games here today, so not too much. Surprisingly, they're all starting pretty late. Usually on the weekend they start early, but so yeah, I guess we'll get into it. So, all right, we got our first game. We got is Milwaukee, 205 over and under, and Atlanta by 8.5. So, anyone you targeting right away in this one?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, right. Totally. Hope you know that's the wrong. Oh my God, dude.
I thought we were doing Minnesota tonight. Right,
No.
Already. Oh, okay. No, we're going Milwaukee. Okay, my bad, dude. No, I just clicked the wrong freaking tab over here.
No. It's
Once again, Milwaukee,
Jabari Parker.
Minnesota, messing up over here. Okay, we're starting Milwaukee, Atlanta. All right. This one, yeah.
You still want Karl Anthony Towns?
I think I want to go Millsap.
Okay. Yeah, definitely Millsap. As we know, Milwaukee not good against power forwards. Only thing that kind of stinks about Millsap is his minutes the last couple games. He faced Miami and they didn't. He still only got 30 points, which is a little, But 70 and 900. So you think he's going to go off for 40 here against Milwaukee?
Yeah, I definitely think he's got a good shot. Milwaukee, we know, is not the best team against big men.
Yeah, they are not at all. Like I said, the only bad thing is he's been struggling, but hopefully he can turn it around here against a Milwaukee team that, like we said, is not too good down low. Do you like Jabari? He's been hot last 2 games, man.
Obviously I'm going to go Millsap there, so it's hard to say. I think Parker's going to succeed tonight, but it is hard to ignore him playing at that 31, 36 point level.
Yeah, 41 and 42 minutes in his last 2 games. That's definitely hard to ignore. I don't think they're too bad against power forwards. Hawks, so they're middle of the road. I think that's because John Henson's been out.
You see the trend continuing tonight against Atlanta?
Well, I mean, if I pick him, probably not. I think, if he gets his minutes, I still think he will get about 25 points. GPP play, I may pick him. Not too high on him. It's just because I've had bad experiences with him in the past. I don't think his GPP's too well, but it's an okay matchup, not the best. his GPP. I mean, DVP is just downright terrible. He's 44th out of 45. So, um, but the positive thing is he does get minutes. So,
Yeah.
anyone else you like in here?
Last night I'm glad I stayed away from Michael Carter Williams. Tonight I
Yeah.
think he might have an easier go, but
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, he played right around value.
Yeah, man. I don't know about Michael Carter. He's just he
Yeah,
hasn't been playing like he can. Don't
I
know.
thought Bayless being out was going to help him out a lot, but it really didn't last night. That's
Did
kind of
not.
it's confusing.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. Jeff Teague's been pretty high though. He's still $6,400. He faced I think the number one or number two defense against point guards in Miami. He got 35. So Dragic, pretty good defender. So do you like Teague here tonight? I don't mind him, to be honest. $6,400.
Yeah, it's not going to kill you. Still relatively cheap, and yeah, if he continues what he's been putting up, 30 to 35 point games on average, I'll take that.
Yeah, MCW not too bad a defender, but I'm not worried about that. Teague's been pretty hot. I liked him quite a bit. Schroeder, he's been pretty hot. He's only been playing 21 minutes, but he's been in this last two games, 27 and 27. So maybe a GPP play. The only bad thing, he just doesn't get his minutes, but he is very productive in his minutes he's given, though.
Yeah, we always see that he has a pretty good DVP most of the time, but
I think he has it again tonight.
yeah, it's like you want to make sure he's going to get 20 minutes at least.
Yeah, that's just the only bad thing. They were trying to move Teague to get Schroeder in there, but it just did not happen. So, all right, moving on. Do you like Middleton, or is he just too much for you? 35.
Yeah, he's creeping up a little bit there for me because we need him to hit 40. His price is still rising up, banking off of that Washington game. So.
Yep, and the Hawks were the fourth best team against shooting guards, so that's not good at all. If you want to target the Hawks, the center position is where you got to target them. But I don't know what's going on at the center right now. Greg Monroe didn't play any minutes last night. He didn't do anything. 18 points.
Yeah, he was coming off the bench. At least that's what the report was. I didn't watch the game, so I don't know.
Yeah, he was coming off the bench. They're still starting Miles Plumlee. He did half decent last night, 22 points. Maybe a GPP play. Who knows? $3,500. I mean, if he's starting, I don't know.
Yeah. That the last time I took him, he had 12.7. I think that was the night, or was it? 13.
I'm not sure, but
it was one of those nights. That's what I know.
Yeah, I want to pick Monroe because he has a really good matchup. He's been terrible these last couple games. Monroe's gonna, have one of those days where I'm not gonna pick him, but he's gonna go off for 50. He has a really easy matchup, but I don't know. He may be on my radar as a GPP play, but definitely not safe cash game because he's coming off the bench. So.
You thinking about going with Big Al? Probably not.
I was gonna pick him last night, 29 against Miami. I just don't see the huge upside. He's one of those guys that gets you about 30 to 35. Price is not too bad.
Maybe a cash game play. I mean, he did have that 16-point dud. I think I did have him that night.
Yeah,
but that's only once in a while, as you can see.
Yeah, he's not going to overwhelm you at all. He's going to stay around 30, so yeah, catch game. Maybe get you 35 points, but around the 30 range. Once in a while, like I said, he goes off. We know Milwaukee is terrible against centers, so yeah, I don't mind him at all. Who else are we missing? Do you like Giannis or Kent Bazemore?
I think if I had to go with one of the two, I'm going to go with Giannis, but 7,400, I don't know, a little bit steep.
Yeah, Bazemore, he just has not been doing anything. So, I do like Giannis quite a bit, to be honest with you. 7,400.
Wish he was just seven grand even.
Yeah. It's going to be a little hard to put him in here tonight just because there's only 4 games. But if you can fit him in, I would really recommend trying to get Giannis in there. So yeah, I don't think the Hawks are too good against. They're middle of the road against small forwards. So I'd probably attack him there.
I feel like we haven't played him in a long time, so
Yeah, we haven't. I think the play of the night though is Kirk Heinrich.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. Anybody else you like, or we mostly hit everybody?
I think that's pretty much it. I mean,
I still don't see anyone else. Thabo Cephalosha has a good DVP. He just hasn't been doing much though.
3,600. I mean, he might be worth a look on GPP, but
sixth best DVP of the night. So
I don't know if he gets 20 minutes, but
yeah, I mean, if you had to pick, I mean, I'm probably not gonna pick any, but I'd probably pick Schroeder over Cephalosha, if you for 20 minutes. But I don't know. Probably not gonna pick either though.
Right.
So all right, next game we got Washington Miami, 195 over and under in Miami by 1.5. So I did it yesterday on air. I should have picked him. I just did not do it. Dragic. I was gonna pick him. Should have picked him, but I didn't do it, and it cost me. He went off for 42. I knew I should have picked him. I'm gonna pick Dragic tonight. I think Wade and Bosch are still gonna be out. Whiteside's back, but that's not really gonna affect Dragic because Whiteside not too big of a scorer. So I think people are gonna be high on Dragic and Ding again tonight.
Yeah, I think so. Wade's gonna be out, so Whiteside is coming back. That's not gonna affect those guys too much, though.
No, it should not affect them. It's gonna affect like Amare and McRoberts and.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who I jokingly said, oh yeah, he's gonna screw over Amare tonight, and he actually did.
Oh my goodness.
Stay away from him tonight. Don't bite into him.
40 points. That's just Stay away from that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna pick Dang. I just hope he doesn't just put a dud on us, because everyone's gonna be high on him. So hopefully he doesn't do too bad. Pretty good matchup for the most part here. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go with Dragic and Ding. They both free up some cap space. Still, both are pretty cheap, so not too much of a risk with those guys. So even if they only get you 25, for the most part, you're still in value. So.
One thing to pay attention to tonight. I don't know how often this happens, but Washington's on a back-to-back-to-back.
Yep.
So, I don't know if I'm going to go with Marcin Gortat tonight.
No, I'm not.
I mean, he's going to be tired out there. How many rebounds is he going to get? He might be lazily throwing up shots. I'm thinking about pumping in Hassan Whiteside, who's going to be fresher than all these guys.
Yeah, Whiteside is honestly a pretty good pick tonight. $7,600, really respectable. He's probably pissed off he got suspended, so he's gonna come back. And yeah, Whiteside honestly a really good play. No Wade, no Bosch. He's gonna have to. I honestly think Whiteside is gonna get at least 40, 45 tonight. Huge prediction, but I think he's got it in him. Usually they don't play him in the fourth quarter, but they're gonna have to. They have nobody else, so. They're gonna have to play the guy. So yeah, I love Whiteside. $7,600, really respectable. So I might just pick three Miami guys, even though the over and under is really low. But it's hard to pass up that value though. Miami's kind of like Utah Jazz. They don't score a lot, but they find ways to get up, to get the points. So
right.
Over and under, they will still find way to hit value or exceed it. So. So that was a long talk, but one guy that did benefit with Wade out was Gerald Green. I told you maybe we should go with him, and he got you 26. So you liking him again?
Definitely good at his price. Yeah, if Wade's going to be out again, I mean, go with it.
Mm-hmm. As I mentioned before, Washington terrible against shooting guards. So
very much so.
$3,500.
They're going to be tired. Gerald is young. Should be good to go.
Yeah. So I think that's mostly it. I think I'm staying away from John Wall. He's just He's pretty good, but he's probably a little tired. But
not
he's been half decent.
Give a look to Markieff Morris.
No, Markieff Morris not. I guess the only. I guess the only kind of good thing about Markieff Morris is everyone else is playing 3 straight. This would only be his second in a row, so maybe he has a little bit more energy than the other guys. That's the only kind of good thing about that. But yeah, I'm staying away 6,000. Like I said, he only got 6 points out, so he hasn't proved anything to me at all. Plus Miami, so yep, no. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it from that one. Quick thing, guys, if you are watching this live, if you have any questions, let us know. The little Google Hangout guys should pop up when you guys are watching. If you have any questions, let us know, like I said. And we will get to you guys when we are winding down our podcast. So, all right, next game, guys, New York and Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns is in this one, I think.
Yeah, this would be the one that Towns is in.
207 and Minnesota by 1.5. So, you gonna go with Jabari Parker in this one?
Yeah, let's go with Parker. No.
Oh man. Kid steps Porzingis.
I was gonna say maybe Porzingis, but I don't think so.
He's been half decent.
Yeah, how about some Melo?
Yeah, I'm glad I picked him last night.
Yeah.
46. Yeah, I like Carmelo. Still 9,100. I like him. He was pretty hot, and then he slowed down in the fourth quarter. Don't know what happened to him, but he didn't score too much in the fourth. So they were getting blown out just a little bit, so he probably didn't play too much. But Zach LaVine got the start. I don't know how he did. 22, yeah.
Yeah, 22.
I mean, he scored. Didn't do anything else, so.
I mean, he's hitting value, but it's not going to get you much more, apparently.
No, he's just a scorer. He just doesn't do too much else. So yeah,
just scores and wins dunk contests.
Right. Do you like Ricky Rubio tonight or not?
I don't mind him so much tonight.
Yeah, he put a dud up against Memphis, but pretty good defense.
Yeah, they are a pretty good defense. Mike Conley had a pretty good game out. New York is not as good against point guard as Memphis, though. No, I mean,
I've said this in the past. On paper, they're really good, but yeah, I mean, they still give up points. It's weird how they're pretty good on paper, but in reality, they still give up pretty good points. So.
Right.
You like Wiggins or no?
He did half decent, didn't he?
30 against Memphis.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's not too. He's just a hit and miss kind of guy.
Yeah,
I don't take a chance on him.
Yeah, it's a chance. I don't think I would put him in a cash game.
No, definitely not. He's not safe at all. But if he does go off, he can get you 35. But. Not too high on him.
What about Rolo? He got punked by Big Brother. I mean, they're the same age, obviously, but I think Brook looks a little bit bigger.
Robin Lopez. Whew. I don't see it tonight. I just don't see it.
Not tonight against a guy like Karl Anthony. Who you like more, Whiteside or Karl Anthony Towns?
I'm probably gonna go with Whiteside just because he's a lot.
Yeah.
Like I said, he got suspended, so he's gonna come back, and and he has to carry the load for Miami. I mean, there's nobody else to do it. So, and he's fresh, and Miami, they've been playing a little bit of games, but yeah, I like Whiteside.
Yeah, you would think his usage is going to go up since he's fresher than all these guys.
Yeah, I mean Towns still very good play tonight. If you have the extra money to spend up on Towns, he's the safer play just because he's very consistent. Whiteside's a GPP play, so
Yeah, but if you're gonna have to, downgrade somebody else like severely just to get Karl Anthony Towns in there, probably not the best decision tonight.
No, not at all. But like I said, if you have room for Towns, yeah, put him in there. But if you have to downgrade, to a $3,500 player, I would just stay Whiteside. So, all right. Do you like Gorgie Dang, or you off that, or what's going on there?
Man, he's tough to ignore because he's been delivering pretty good value on his price.
Huge minutes.
Yeah, and even since he hit the 51, it's not like he's killed you and not hit value. He still gets you 5 to 5.5 times.
Yeah, I do like Dang. We know he's not the most popular guy out there, but he's quiet, but he puts up pretty good numbers, and it's hard to ignore that.
Yeah, you ready to put him in a cash lineup or no?
Actually, yeah, I am. I mean, he's been very consistent.
Yeah. I really like that they switched him back over to power forward. I mean, that's so necessary.
Yeah, I mean, if he was going, 19 and then 26 and then 49 and then 22, no, that's not safe. But 51, 33, yeah, that's pretty solid. Getting pretty big minutes. He's been very consistent. Yeah, that's the cash game right there.
Even on the low side, 19, that's his lowest. That's it's kind of bad, but it's still not destroying you at 6,500. It's not like he's 7-8 grand.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously don't want him to score that, but
right. But I'll tell you what, if that's his his floor, that's still not too super risky for me. It's not like he's out there, like we said, throwing out a 10-point dud or a no-point dud.
Yeah. The only bad thing, Knicks are pretty good against power forwards, but I don't know. I don't mind a Dang at all tonight. He's not really a scorer. He's a lot of a rebounder kind of guy. Gets a double pretty easy. So yeah, I like Dang quite a bit. $6,500 if you can put him in there. So, what do you Porzingis?
Man, I don't. He's playing above value, but every time I pick him, I get burned, man. I picked him against Boston, I think.
Yep. Yeah, and Porzingis has that in him where he can put a dud on you. I think he has a pretty good matchup for the most part though here against the Timberwolves.
Like him as a player, really respect him. Not sure about him taking him on DFS just because I have bad luck with him. But don't let that scare you if you're watching. He is a good player.
Yeah, he is. 17th, so they're middle of the road defense against power forwards. Really good against shooting guards, but everybody else, they're middle of the road. Terrible against Timberwolves. They're terrible against point guard. But yeah, would you take Porzingis and Dang?
Whew. No, I probably wouldn't go that route.
Okay, all right. So me personally, I'm probably gonna pick Dang.
Yeah, that's the way I feel. I feel safer going that way. I mean, it's only a $300 difference, but I feel like Dang is more consistent.
Yeah, he is. So, all right, next, our last game, we got Golden State and LA Clippers, 223, and Golden State by 5. So, the Clippers beat the Spurs without Leonard, so they think they're goddess now. They're getting pretty cocky, so I think they're going to come into this one really cocky, plus Golden State lost, so they're like, oh, we got this, we're going to be pretty cocky. So this is going to be a very good game.
Yeah, I think Golden State's coming in with a bit of a chip on their shoulder after last night. Curry's going to have to go out there and try to silence the haters. I'm not a hater, but man, I got to say it. I called Damian Lillard doing that. I was at lunch with someone and they overheard me talking about it, and they wanted to get into a verbal argument with me over it, and I decided to tell them, no, this is Lillard's night. Mark my words.
Yeah, I'm glad we picked him for the most part. So, I don't know, I have a feeling, do you think Chris Paul's going to do what Damian Lillard did last night? I mean, obviously not the points-wise, but put up, 50, 60 points. Do you see him doing that?
We know he has it in him. I
66 and 54 in the last two.
I think it could happen. We know that, I was saying it when we were off air that Steph has a tough time against these upper echelon point guards. He can school all these middle of the road guys every single night and go sit the third quarter, but when it comes to the marquee matchup, I don't know. I think that's where he struggles. I think Chris Paul's got really good defense. He's got the moves. He's got the handles to compete with Curry.
Yeah, it's going to be a very good one. I love and still very, very respectable. I don't know. Who do you think is going to put up bigger numbers, Paul or Curry? I think Paul, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Curry's going to have a chip on his shoulder. He could come out and just, fire a bunch of threes. It's going to be hard to ignore him. I don't know. Obviously, we're not going to fit both of these guys in there.
Nope.
I think
who knows?
will split my lineups maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe Curry does what he did against Washington on the third, and score 26 in the first quarters. Who knows?
Yeah, this is one game doesn't just suddenly destroy the Warriors and who they are.
No, still very good team, really respectable. Coming off the All-Star break, yeah, your legs may be a little, how do you say it? Rusty. There you go. There's the word, rusty. But yeah, I'm like on Curry. Either one, but Paul $800 cheaper, so that's probably where I'd go.
Mm-hmm.
One guy I'm loving, man. I'm loving Jamal. I'm loving Jamal tonight.
Yeah.
I like him quite a bit. This is going to be a crazy game, and he's just going to be lights out. So I do like Jamal Crawford. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I think the other night I called Jamal and Redick actually beat him out, but I'm liking Jamal more tonight still.
Yeah, Redick only got 19, so.
Oh, nice. Okay. I guess when I was watching the game, I saw him knocking down a few more shots.
Well, he got 17 points, but he didn't do anything else. So, I do like Jamal Crawford tonight quite a bit here. It's going to be a shootout, and as we know, Crawford loves to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I see about 30 fantasy points from Crawford tonight. 5,100, really respectable.
Yeah. What about on the bigs? You liking Draymond Green, or are you going to avoid him tonight?
This is going to be a little risky. I like DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I do, man. This is going to be a key game, and they're going to be they're at home. Oh, man, this is going to be a huge game. The crowd's going to be pumped up. I love DeAndre. I really do.
I just think when, like we're saying, this is going to be a huge game. It's going to be, a big-time atmosphere. You just got to watch out for DeAndre Jordan, make sure he doesn't get into foul trouble. That's the only concern for me.
Or technical or anything.
Yeah, if Draymond Green's good about being pesky on guys and getting them frustrated, where he draws the double technical on Boogie, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and Draymond almost got ejected last night for a punch in the air, which is kind of stupid, but
yeah,
he was punching the air. But yeah, he gets crazy. Draymond Green, 8,400. I
don't know, man. He just hasn't been covering value.
Yeah, but this is a pretty good game tonight. He had 9 turnovers. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. He almost had a quadruple double with turnovers.
Oh man, the wrong way.
Yeah, that would have been bad. I do see Draymond getting about 35 tonight. This is going to be a key game, and if Golden State really wants to chase that record, they're going to have to come up firing tonight.
Losing 2 in a row would be pretty devastating.
Yeah. Do you want to try out the newly acquired Jeff Green?
Step
in right in the big stage. Ooh.
This obviously has been a point of weakness for the Clippers, and they did a pretty good job addressing it over, the All-Star break. Yeah, so I want to put him in, dude.
I'm going to, yeah. I mean, huge over and under. New team. He's gonna want to prove himself against one of the best teams in the league. Against Golden State. I do like Jeff Green. I do.
You gonna put him in over Deng?
No, definitely not. I'm not doing that. No. Maybe Jeff Green and Deng. I don't know. That's a little risky.
Yeah, if you can't afford Carmelo or Giannis, then maybe step down to Jeff Green.
I mean, he should still get about 25, 30. We've seen he can score quite a bit. He had it was starting on the 25th to the first. He was 30, 21, 29, 24. So he can score. He has Harrison Barnes, a good defender, as we know. Yeah, I don't mind Green. But I would rather go with Giannis or Anthony if if you do have the money. But
Right.
Who else are we liking here? I don't know if I'm high on Thompson. He did okay last night, but I don't know.
Man, it's these Golden State guys lately. They just haven't been performing up to their potential. Obviously.
Yeah, and we know Klay Thompson can go off, or he can put it dead on you. We've seen that, but what is he gonna do? Which one's he gonna do? That's the only thing that's concerning.
He's obviously worth a look on a GPP lineup, but definitely not a cash game play for me tonight.
Yep. Jeff Green, his DVP is not the best. Chris Paul, his isn't either, but it don't really matter tonight. I'm gonna go over here and see what their bargain plays are. They always have Iguodala as the bargain play.
We know that he doesn't really follow through with that.
No, he just doesn't do too much. Was a good player in his prime, but he's getting a little. His age is getting up there, so. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Iguodala. How would I have guessed it? Hey, maybe Bogut.
I don't know, man. He's still creeping up there, though, isn't he?
Bogut has a terrific matchup as the Clips have allowed a lot of Fanduel points to centers. He is a GPP play. Interesting.
They have allowed a lot of points to centers. That is true. That is one thing I think I mentioned last night.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing about the Clippers. So what happened? I was watching the game, and Portland played small last night, and that's why Bogut only played 14 minutes. They put Draymond Green in the center position quite a bit. And as we know, the Clippers are a pretty big team for the most part. You got DeAndre. So I think Bogut.
Aldridge.
Yeah, they were, but I think they're gonna leave DeAndre Jordan in there, obviously. So I think Bogut's gonna get about 25 minutes. Man, I don't know. GPP play. You might have to put him in there.
He's worth a look at GPP, but
he is. I'm probably gonna have him in at least one, just because, like I said, he's gonna have to, be in there against the big DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah. It affords you a lot more money to buy some other guys.
It does. Yeah, I mean, Bogut may win you a GPP tournament tonight. I have a feeling he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
I do.
One of the last nights before the break. I didn't really want to take Bogut, and I saw he was part of the perfect lineup, and pretty much all the GPPs got taken down with him. So,
yeah, I mean, if you really want to digest this thing, Houston has Dwight Howard. That's a big man. He was in there quite a bit. Phoenix has Tyson Chandler. He's a big man. He stayed in there. Portland has Mason Plumlee. Not too big of a big guy. He didn't stay in there. I mean, if you look at this, I mean. And then Philly has Okafor. He's a pretty big dude, 37.
So when they need to have that size down there.
Yeah, they do. Indiana, they can play small. They have like 3 or 4 different guys they can put in there. San Antonio, they don't really play Duncan too much. Dallas, Zaza, it's just when they have big guys, they play him.
Dallas goes small to play against Golden State. That's the way they want to do it.
Yep.
Some of these teams have that, that mindset about Golden State that, we're going to play small and play to their style and we're going to dominate them. And it doesn't really work out. And then, as we can see, when they try to go big, then Bogut just is a roadblock.
Mm-hmm. So, DeAndre Jordan, he's a big guy. They're going to put Bogut in there. So, definitely, that was a little bit of a long segment, but
it's a pretty good sell for Bogut as a GPP.
You probably weren't too high on him, but after you just heard all that, oh, that makes sense now.
Well, he's always in the back of my mind because, like I said, I saw those GPPs, get taken down with him. So I know he has it in him. He has that potential. You have to get him on the right night, and this night it might shape up to be one.
Yeah, very competitive game. They're gonna have to have him in there. Um, yeah. On the flip side, you want to take a huge GPP with Aldrich?
Oh, I don't know. That's a little risky, man.
Yeah, that's risky. Probably not gonna go there. So.
You're asking for trouble if you do that.
Yep, you do. Do you like Paul Pierce? He had a really good game, man, last time out.
No, I think like we said, what's his face is going to be making his appearance tonight. Jeff Green.
Yep, 17. Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I think that's mostly it for that one. So yeah, we almost hit every single player in that one.
Yeah.
When Gold State and LA play, there's a lot of value and a lot of good picks there. So,
Absolutely.
Well, I guess I will go first tonight. Since
we'll let you do the honors, yeah. I kind of held up the show.
Yeah, yesterday was a little slow. We apologize for that. Anthony had a brain fart, so
yep.
I'll go first. For the most part, I'm pretty fast at this. So, and you going second, you'll be able to see what I'm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna go put in Chris Paul. Like I said, I love him. I'm gonna put in me some Dragic. Like I said, I love him. Put in some Jamal Crawford. I'm gonna skip that. Move on. This is gonna be my GPP play. I'm gonna put in Bogut. I do like Bogut quite a bit. I don't know if I can get him in there or not. Oh, all dang. Brad Beal? No. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about Brad Beal. But for the most part, not too bad. Maybe take out Beal. I don't know who you're going to get as your shooting guard. Maybe Klay Thompson, put him in there, even though he's thick. But yeah, shooting guard's not going to be pretty. If you really can, try and get. I just don't know who else you're supposed to get in there. Let me go to my cheat sheet over here. See if any updates happen here. No, I don't look like it. Okay. Andrew Wiggins, Klay Thompson, and Bradley Beal. Yeah, so shooting guard, not good at all tonight. Look at the projections. You got Wiggins and Klay Thompson as your two top guys. Not the safest plays, but the highest projections. Let me see. If you want to go huge GPP, you can put in Jeff. I think that's a huge GPP though. $9,600. You can go with maybe put in Klay. Like I said, I don't like that at all. I don't know if you can go up from Dragic, $8,400. Yeah, you just can't do anything there. Maybe you can go up to Draymond Green. I don't know. Messing around quite a bit, or you could do Porzingis and Gorgie Dang if you wanted to do that. $8,700. You can get DeAndre. There you go. Paul, Dragic, Thompson, Crawford, Green, Dang, Porzingis. Sorry, yeah, and then Dang. The only, we said earlier, Porzingis and Dang don't like to pair them, and then DeAndre. So that's just a rough draft of who I'm liking. So if you don't want to go with Anthony, you can go with Jeff Green or something like that. So we said this in the past, not final lineup. That's just a little quick thing of who we're liking. So that was pretty quick for the most part. So all right, since you kind of saw what I'm doing, you can go.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess it's a GPP. It looks a little mid-range now that I look at it, but I think Okay. So we got Chris Paul. Goran
Okay.
Dragic. It's going to sound a lot similar. Jamal Crawford.
Okay.
Klay Thompson.
All
Jeff
right.
Green.
Okay.
Luol Deng.
It's like almost the same lineup.
Gorgie Deng.
Okay.
Paul Millsap. And Hassan Whiteside.
Yep. I actually do like that lineup quite a bit. Yeah, that's really nice right there. Yeah, I can't even say anything. It's a pretty good lineup.
Pretty solid all around.
I can't even try and do anything about it. Yeah, pretty good lineup right there. So see what happens when you go second. No.
I know, right?
You always get the benefits.
the prime seat, man.
Right? Okay. All right, I do my GPP here. Let's GPP. All right, let's do it. Let's go with Teague and Dragic.
Really?
Hey, that's a GPP.
There you go.
Let's do me some Middleton, Klay Thompson, Carmelo, Luol Deng. Let's give me some. Yeah, I may change that up and give me something like that. I don't know. It's a huge GPP. Probably not my final. Jeff Teague, Dragic. If you can get rid of it, get rid of him. Put in Jamal if you want to do that. I don't think you can get to the. No, you can't get up to Chris Paul. Yes, you could, but $600 left. Get rid of somebody there, but Klay Thompson, yeah. Brad Beal. I don't like Brad Beal at all tonight. So yeah, that's what I was kind of looking. Once in a while, I mean, it probably will burn you. I don't recommend putting Teague and Dragic together. Just don't recommend that. You got to have at least one of the big guys in there. So that's how I'm going tonight. So that was just a little mess around. So all right, I guess you can go.
Okay. Let's go Curry and Rubio.
All right.
And then let's go Gerald Green.
All right.
Jamal Crawford.
Okay.
And Carmelo Anthony.
All right.
Luol Deng. Gorgie Deng. Draymond and Bogut. So this is a really heavy Warriors lineup, obviously.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. I mean, you got Rubio, that's a little questionable. But if you get you 30, 35, he should be fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to do another quick one just real quick. It's going to be our risky GPP. Thought of some crazy stuff. So let's do some crazy stuff here. Let's do Curry and Paul. Jamal Crawford, Gerald Green, and then we got Jeff Green and Luol Deng, and then you got I don't think I could put him in there though. I guess you could do that. Let's go back here. Put in Bogut. And something like that. It's not too bad.
Yeah, it works.
It's a GPP, but
yeah.
Or you can go up to Porzingis if you really want. We haven't been playing him. I really don't mind Porzingis either. So yeah, you could put him in there. Yeah, definitely loading a lot of people on that LA and Golden State game. But yeah, Curry and Paul together, that should get you at least 100 to 110 points just right there.
Mhm.
So, do you want to do a crazy lineup real quick, or are you all good?
Nah, I think I'm all good.
Okay. Yeah, that was just a crazy one just to look at it. Let me. Let me go look at something here real quick. See if we have any questions. Not sure if we do, but if we do, we'll go answer them real quick. Haven't checked it out yet, but dun. It's not gonna load for me here. All right, sorry about that.
No worries.
Let's see if there's anything. Dun. All right, we got nothing. It's all good. All right, well, I think that mostly does it. I'm actually liking this slate quite a bit.
Yeah.
A lot of people fit in there. So, yeah, I really do like a lot of those people. So, yeah, I think that mostly does it for the most part. Yeah, if you like I said, if you haven't checked out if you haven't checked out Twitter yet, head on over there. We give out one free per day, and once in a while we'll do some college basketball. We're not too big on that yet, but if you want to take the chance, you can do that. We don't send them out every day, but once in a while we will do that. And if you want our premium lineups, that's where we give about 4 lineups, 2 GPPs and 2 50-50s. Sorry about that.
We will probably give out more on the premium page.
Yeah,
there's a lot of different lineups we're liking, obviously.
Yeah, there's a lot we're really liking. A lot of good combinations we can do, but yep. I will have the link to our Twitter in the comment section below. Just click on that. I will have our regular Twitter, and I will have our premium one. So if you just want the free lineup and just get used to it, you can follow us on there. But if you want the premium one, just click on the other one and just message us and you get. So yeah, I think that mostly does it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Sounds good.
4-game slate.
Everybody have a good Saturday, and remember, lock is a little bit later today, so don't freak out.
7:30 Eastern time, I think it is.
Yeah, I think it's only 30 minutes later than normal, but Yeah.
Yep, I think that does it. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching. If you did like it, please leave a like. We do appreciate it. So, yeah. All right, hope everyone has a good day.